Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new Animal Crossing New Horizons video. Today we are recapping what we know about the upcoming International Museum Day event in New Horizons and taking a look at some of the rewards available towards the end after a spoiler break. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So we are now halfway through the month of May, and with both the Nature Day event and May Day out of the way, we are quickly approaching the next event, which is of course International Museum Day. International Museum Day is a real-world event celebrated every year with the purpose of raising awareness of the importance of museums to cultural exchanges and understanding for the benefit of everyone around the world. It's pretty interesting to read up on this stuff, so if you're interested, check out the International Council of Museums website. I'll leave a link below. Of course, just like International Museum Day in real life, we will also be taking part and celebrating it in New Horizons next week. Despite being called International Museums Day, the event will in fact run for a full 2 weeks, beginning on the 18th of May and coming to a close on the 31st at the end of the month, so the event starts next Monday. So far we know very little about what the event has in store for us, but we can piece a few things together. If we speak to Blathers during the International Museum Day, he will of course confirm we're celebrating it and announce he's holding a stamp rally in honour of the event. Stamp rallies are a real world activity and actually something that's quite popular in Japan, so there's no surprise it's something that's been integrated into New Horizons. In real life, the idea of a stamp rally is to visit a bunch of locations to collect specific stamps and complete a booklet or something like that, and it seems the in-game version for International Museum Day will be much the same. The basic idea looks like we'll have to hunt around the museum for different stamp stations in order to stamp what looks like a rally card. As you can see here, the card has a spot for the Coral and Serenity Tank stamps, as well as a coast stamp that the player has just collected. So it seems if we visit each of these aquariums in the museum, we'll be able to collect a stamp. It's not clear right now if this card is something Blathers or Tom Nook gives us, or if it's part of our passports. Either way, it looks pretty cool. Now, other than rallying around and collecting stamps, most likely from each areas of the museum, including bugs, fish and fossils, not much else is known about how this event will unfold, so it's going to be quite hard to prepare for. With the main focus being a stamp rally, it's unlikely the amount of donations in the museum will be a factor, but if you wanted to make sure, I recommend spending the rest of the week catching as many bugs and fish as you can and donate them to Blathers just in case. With that said, it's more of a precaution than anything else. I don't think they would base an event on the progression of individual players. Also, it's not known whether the stamp locations will vary from day to day, so if you haven't already, it may also be a good idea to get your museum upgraded between now and then, just so it doesn't close for a day during the event, just in case. Of course, that's pretty much all we know about the actual event, but we also know what some of the International Museum Day rewards are, which we'll go over now. So please consider this your spoiler warning. If you do not want to see the in-game rewards associated with International Museum Day and you want to keep it a surprise, please leave this video now, but please leave a like before you do. So thanks to the latest data mine, we know at least 3 items are most likely the rewards for completing Blathers Stamp Rally. We have the Museum Fish Plaque, the Museum Fossil Plaque, and the Museum Bug Plaque, which all look pretty familiar. They are of course the same plaques that can be seen on the walls of the museum already. I think it's safe to assume that each of these plaques will be awarded when the corresponding stamp card is completed. Unfortunately, these are the only prizes we know of so far, but I imagine there will be more given the event will be around for 2 weeks. Of course, I'll do a follow-up video when we know more. But what do you think about the International Museum Day event? Are you excited to take part in a stamp rally? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Anyway, for now, that pretty much wraps up this video. If you're an Animal Crossing fan, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any New Horizons news. Until then, I'd like to give a special thank you to this channel's Patreon supporters. You guys rock. If you'd also like to support this channel for as little as $1 a month, please check out the rewards at www.patreon.com/mayamori. It really helps the channel out so much. Of course, don't forget to head over to our Discord server too, it's getting quite busy over there. And of course, if you got this far in the video, please comment rally just to let me know you did, that would be super awesome. And please be sure to include which plaque is your favourite, I'd love to know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining. Please be sure to leave a like if you did. Thanks for watching, I hope you have an amazing day, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.